Hi, welcome to this History with Holly. Today, I want to talk about a young adult fantasy novel called The Girl Who Drank the Moon, written by Barnhill. This novel is a typical coming-of-age story. A young girl captured, grown up in a family that's not her own, raised in a different world, and has to come of age as herself and find out who she is and who she's meant to be at the time of around puberty. The story is set in a world where there is a region of desolation and sorrow called the Protectorate, who is under the influence of a council of elders, a sisterhood of nuns, and they seem to be under the terror of a witch. But no one knows who this witch is, and every year the witch demands as a sacrifice of the youngest child born in the Protectorate. Now, so it starts off really dark. I was reading it and I was like, dang, this is awful. They're sacrificing babies. What is this? But I won't ruin the story for you, so I won't tell you exactly what happens, but it's all okay. And the beautiful things that captured the story for me were that it talks about things that really connect to society, I guess, which is the purpose of this channel. It's about sacrifice and change. So one of the themes is of sacrifice, and all the way through we learn about the history of the Protectorate, the people that are in charge of it, the sacrificing of the babies, the way that that's overcome. One of these babies, instead of being sacrificed, is sacrificed, but instead of going the normal way that the babies go, she is rescued by a witch called Zan, and she is fed starlight and moonlight and becomes magic herself. Enmagicked, they call it. And as she gets toward her 13th birthday, when her magic will come in, Zan is sacrificing her own magic. Luna's magic is draining Zan of hers. But Zan knows she is around 500 years old. She knows that her time has come and she is willing to sacrifice her magic for that of the adopted granddaughter who she loves. And also, so that's a beautiful nature of sacrifice for love. The other element is the idea of sacrificing the babies to please the witch, the way that we often use the vulnerable to sacrifice to our ideals, whether they be safety, money, race, superiority. There's so many different ways we sacrifice the more vulnerable in our society to perpetuate what we want or what we see that we need. And I thought that was super interesting. But the other thing that it raised for me was about change. And it really does. There's this beautiful section where she talks, like Zan is talking about change and how, everything is constantly in a state of flux, of living and of dying, of growing and of changing, she says to Luna. And it's so true. There is nothing we can do to escape change. So often we say that we wish things didn't, that when we lose someone we love, perhaps, or we have our tiny baby in our hands and we wish they would never change, maybe we're on holidays and we do not want to go back to work. But really, there's nothing we can do about it, and in the end, change is the only thing we can rely on. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and share. I'll see you next time.